last minute go live thing. And I'm actually sitting in the camper, and it is breezy and nice out, but yet it's still warm. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not using any format. I'm actually using just a plain old YouTube. So I wanted to stop in and say hi. And I'm not even, here we go. I think this one is, I was hoping for my chat or my comments to be visual, but here's two people now. Hey, welcome. How are you? Hi, Pam. Hi, Nana Pam. Good to see you. I'm glad that now I can see the chats. I'm actually just sitting at my campsite. It is a nice breezy day. And hi, Gina, Ginny's Point and Renee and Lynn. Thanks for joining me. I'm on my iPhone. I'm doing this live on my iPhone. So I'm trying to set my iPhone up because it was kind of like a last minute thing. I decided to do the live stream, you know, and sorry, I'm getting messages up here as well as, you know, this is out here at the campground I'm at. Yep. And I'm having to hold my phone to do the live stream, which is different for me. I'm usually having it on my laptop on a desk or something, you know. But I'm trying to see if I can make the picture. I can't make it smaller unless I put it further away. I don't know if I could put it further away. If I put it further away, then I can't actually see. Let's see if I can actually, there we go. I can't actually see the comments, you know, and read them. Just sitting in the camper on this beautiful afternoon. I don't know, is the fan too loud? Can you hear the fan blowing? There's a beautiful, gorgeous breeze. And I just thought I'd just go ahead and go live for a little while. I was feeling pretty good today. It rained all day yesterday here in Illinois, in Amboy, Illinois, where I'm at the RV park. It rained all day. And then it rained a lot of the night. And then today it's nice and cool and breezy. It's not real sunny. The sun is going in and out. Oh, great. Well, I was worried because I have my earbuds on and I have the fan on so I could, you know, because the air conditioner is just way too loud. And so I had the fan on, and Danny and I are just chilling out. She's chilling out over here, aren't you, babe? Yep. We're just chilling out here at our camp. We're glamping. Glamping is when I've got full hookup, you know, 1,000 Trails Park. It's actually a trails collection park, which is part of another collection. It's part of the Encore Park Resorts, although this particular park is not Encore to my knowledge. It used to be Yogi Bear, O'Connell's Yogi Bear, but it's not Yogi Bear anymore. It's just O'Connell's RV Park. And it's gorgeous out. I'm just enjoying the beautiful weather today. And I'm wondering, I hope you all are having good weather wherever you are as well. It's like what time is it? Like 2:30 in the afternoon, you know, on this beautiful weekend day. Loving it. What's everybody out there doing? What's going on? Are you having a good day? Are you camped somewhere? Or are you at home? Are you an RV'r? I'm happy to hear from you. Let me know what you're doing today. I can hear a lot of the campers coming in for today and tomorrow. I guess they camp the rest of the weekend. And I just kind of wanted to stop in and let people know that I did put a working. You're working, Lynn. Sorry. Let people know that you can order. I put a link in the products. You can order a Lollapalooza t-shirt and coffee mug if you're interested, because maybe you're not able to go to Lollapalooza, but you would like a t-shirt or a coffee mug anyway. And the t-shirt decoration on there, the logo on there is one of all the stickers from the 5 years of that Lollapalooza has had stickers. And put them together into one sticker. So you get a view of all the different years of Lollapalooza. And that's what the t-shirt logo has on it this year. So if you're not able to go to the Lollapalooza, and not to be confused with Lollapalooza that they have in Chicago that just ended. Oh, so you just got your granddaughter at the bus stop and she's in high school this year. Wow. Yeah, the kids went back to school. A lot of kids went back to school today. I was really surprised to see that. That's it seems like, doesn't it feel like it's getting earlier and earlier every year that the kids are going back to school? Don't you think? I mean, usually it was like Labor Day we went back to school. Hey Eddie, you're on Long Island. Debbie's at home. I didn't get to read the whole thing on that comment because it popped up and popped down. I say hi to Debbie. Hi, Deb. This was not a planned live stream. I just decided to, you know, go ahead and pop up during the day. I don't normally come online during the day um, to do a live stream, but I thought, what the heck, I will, right? I thought, let's just do it. And I was going to just use my StreamYard and go online and where's my other computer and do that. But I decided just to go online on my phone, and a lot of the maintenance people are just running around here in their golf carts, and stuff like that. And I'm just kind of like sitting around, you know, just hanging out, enjoying the day. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. I'm getting ready for Lollapalooza and packaging everything, so that I can bring it with me. I had to take a lot of stuff out of the van. Oh, you took your message back. I had to take a lot of stuff out of the van because I need room for all the stuff that I need to bring there. And I got me a Blackstone grill, which is awesome. I love the Blackstone grill. And that's really kind of cool. I'm happy about that. I've been using that and hardly ever use any pots or pans or anything like that when I'm on the grill, when I'm using the grill. I'm going to try to bring up this live so I can actually see, um, the posts, since I can't read them really well on the phone that far away. So at least I can see what people are saying and respond, you know. I'm going to go back over there. What's the weather like where you're at, Eddie? You're in Florida. I bet it's pretty hot in Florida right now. I didn't look to see what the temperatures were, but um, I'm going to have to mute this so I can watch now I could see the comments. I could see who's here. Ginny's Point, welcome. Renee, welcome. Lynn, Nana Pam, Diane. I can see everybody now. Oh, hey, Mo Bang for your bucks, Tim. How are you liking Chicago? Well, I should say Schaumburg. Tim is now a resident or temporary resident here in Illinois, and he's in Schaumburg, which is not that far um, from a lot of my family and relatives, although I'm still staying about an hour. I'm about an hour away from Schaumburg, I think, in Amboy. Um, but you're loving it, huh? That's cool. That's cool. There's some great forest preserves out there, and there's something wolf, oh, something wolf. Paul Wolf Campground. Paul Wolf Campground um, is a nice little campground over near. It's there in not that far from Schaumburg. It's actually in Elgin. I think it's actually in Elgin. That's a kind of a nice little campground, not too expensive. If you have if you have proof that you're a resident, you get a discount. Yeah, there's a lot to see around here. You know, there is a lot to see. Did you go to Legoland yet? um, there's they've got a big Legoland over in Schaumburg near it's a mall. Oh, you're going next weekend. Well, that Starved Rock is not that far from where I am. I'm in Amboy. But you're gonna love Starved Rock. That's where we had the WWR last year, and Destination Open Road came to that, and the Dan Van and a couple other YouTubers were there. Of course, Rex was there. Well, some people don't think Legoland is kid stuff, but some adults like Legoland, you know. Um, but Starved Rock, do you kayak? You can go kayak in there, and the caves, the hikes are awesome. I love going to Starved Rock. Are you going to camp at Starved Rock, or are you just going to go weekend? So I'm guessing you're going for the whole weekend. Who else is here that I haven't said hello? There's 13 people here in the room. Are you having any issues with flies, Tim? Oh, I don't know that I probably won't do it at Starved Rock next year. Actually, next year we're really talking about we've been talking about going to a place camping for the weekend. Great. We're actually considering a location, still keeping it in the Midwest for us Midwesterners and Mid-Easterners, because there's no meetups for the Easterners in the Northeast areas, like, you know, that I've heard of Pennsylvania, Ohio, um, Indiana, and some of those places. I mean, there's schoolie up, but no flies there. Well, it seems like the flies have calmed down, and I'll tell you why. The RV camping site right next to where I'm at, the top of the sewer was off. I mean, I'm not real happy with these people here right now. I mean, they couldn't even give me a knob to turn my water on and off at my spigot. I have to use a wrench every time I want to turn it on and off. But anyway, you can get anywhere. You can get anywhere from the Midwest. That's definitely why I like having it as one of my, you know, as my home base. So, I we're thinking about there was a couple of different places that we looked at. One was in New York, and or maybe somewhere in Ohio, or maybe Indiana, you know, somewhere different, or even, you know, Michigan. Well, on the Mitten side, they do Schoolie Up does a meetup in Michigan in August, like it's happening right now. I have not made it up there yet. I've tried 2 years in a row. I made my way up there, but did not get there. Um, Other things happened that kept me away. But I'm looking at something different for next year. And we did Tennessee. I want to actually, I asked people, how'd you like to do New Orleans? Wouldn't that be fun? You could go, there's a RV. campground there called Pontchartrain, which is really, really kind of cool. It's not that far from the French Quarter from downtown. Hey, Debbie T, we just talked to Eddie. Eddie's here. Good to see you. I hear you're at home and he's out somewhere on the road. Yeah. But so I'm excited about looking for a new venue for next year. If you have a suggestion for WWR new venue next year, then let me know. Send me an email. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Eddie. Sorry to hear that you've lost some family member. My condolences. Yeah, I think going to the French Quarter would be really cool if we went and did a meetup in New Orleans, but we've been talking now about maybe doing something up in New York. But I had to ask if who wanted to go to New Orleans, and everybody picked Tennessee instead. So that's where we went, Tennessee. Debbie, your husband's saying hi. That's cute. That's cute. But it's a nice breezy day today. The sun is finally coming out, and what is it? It's like 2:30 in the afternoon, and it's finally coming out there. So chime in, and we'll do a vote further down the road to see where we might like to do WWR next year. Right now, we got to get through Lollapalooza that's coming up in October, and I've got a high school girl meetup, a gal pal meetup in Michigan at the beginning of October. So my travels to the south and southwest will be happening a little bit later than normal. Usually I'm in Texas by October 1st, you know, or or close to it, you know. But this year I won't be leaving Michigan until the first weekend in October, which I think is the 5th or 6th. And then I'll be headed to Texas with a stop off in Oklahoma. I know it was so gloomy. In fact, it actually rained this morning here in Amboy a little bit. And it rained to the point that my neighbor that was next to me from Florida, if he's watching, well, I know that they were traveling. They were going to go stay at downtown Chicago in the parking lot for the oversized vehicles and trucks and campers. And it's only like $36 for overnight. You know, there's no hookup or anything, but it's for parking at McCormick Place in the outside lot. Not bad. It's not a bad deal, you know. But they were delayed on pulling out of here because of the weather this morning. But now the sun's coming out, and it's actually getting hot, you know. It's nice to have the air conditioning, but I'm claustrophobic, and I like to have the windows open and the doors open, you know, and I like to feel the breeze coming in and all that good stuff. So I don't like to even run my air conditioner. I mean, I do if I have to, but you know, if I don't have to, I don't run it, you know. Anyway, so I was watching, you know, I didn't have any particular agenda for this live stream. I just decided to come up online and talk, you know. But before I did get online, I saw this video about YouTube promoting. You will promote your videos if you pay for views. You pay them to promote your video, which I thought they were already supposed to be doing, or the algorithm did. And this guy was saying that he noticed that his views have gone down. Now, this is somebody who's got like 1 million subscribers, and he said that, and 1 million views at a time. And he said his views have gone down like 50, 60,000 because he chose not to pay for YouTube to promote his videos. Okay, Tim, you know what I'm talking about. I got a message like that too. It was YouTube will promote your video, and they show you exactly what they'll promote. And I'm like, I thought they were supposed to already be doing that. No wonder my views have gone way down, and they keep sending me this thing asking me to promote my videos, but I'm not going to pay for that. I can't pay for that. I know. It's like 100. Hey, James. Hey, Oink. You're Moline? How cool. Mama Wonderlust. Hey. I know they want you to pay like $100 to promote to promote your videos and get you views. And I'm like, I thought that's what they were already doing. I thought that's what the people that are paying, the ad people, by putting ads, they're charging people to advertise on YouTube, and then those advertisers pay us, you know. Why should we be, having to pay YouTube to promote our videos? I don't know. It just sounds really hinky. And yeah, it is a moneymaker. So that's why they're not pushing our videos out. Yeah, YouTube's trying to get money from us now instead of from the advertisers that are putting the ads on the channels. Yes. It's like I don't even get a check every month. Exactly. I don't get a check every month. I mean, I was getting a check every month, which would be at least $100. I mean, I don't have a lot of uh good afternoon, Alan. Hi, Judith. How you doing, Judith? I don't I'm just trying to get to, 10,000 subscribers. And these are people that have millions of subscribers and millions of views. This one guy, he has like 1 point something million views, and they're, they want him to pay for this advertising. You know, I'm like, heck, I don't even get $100 a month, and you want me to pay you $100 a month? I don't think so. I mean, I'm living on Social Security. I do this because I do it for fun and because I travel and I'm documenting my nomad life. But I mean, I know what you're saying, more bang for your bucks. I mean, if I didn't get a check last month, and I might get a check this month, you know, and I probably get a check this month because last month I did a video every single day because my views were down so much. I can't get over how much my views went, but yet my subscribers went up. How does my subscribers go up, but my views go down? I don't get it, you know? And, yeah. So I don't know, I've even looked at some of my friends who have 50 and 60 and 70,000 subscribers. Um, you know, I looked at their views and their views have gone down. I noticed that their views have gone down a lot. And I think Nomadic Fanatic was saying that at one point a while back, his views had gone down. I think they're all, they maybe went back up now. I don't know. They chopped 20 subs from yours last week. That's weird. You know, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. How can that, I mean, I'm getting new subscribers, but yet I'm not getting more views. So that means that old subscribers are not watching. Hey, Glitzy Gloria and Mama Wonderlust. So I thought Eric said his were down, that his checks are less. It's like, what do you do? And I don't push Patreon. I have Patreon, and I think I have 3 Patreons because I don't really push it a lot. And I have at the end of my videos, you'll see at the tail end, it'll say if you want to be a Patreon. And then if you want to be part of the membership, it tells you in my, you know, in my description on my videos. If you click on more and you see the description, it'll tell you if you want to be a part of my membership. I think it's like $1 or $1.99, or there's even one that's like you don't even have to give me anything, you can be in the membership, you know. And I try to give people that are in the membership advance access to my videos. I will post my videos out to them first, and then before I put it out to the public, to the general public. So like I might say if I put a video out tonight, I'll put it out to my membership first, and then the next morning I put it out to the public, like that. But even that, I think I have 8 members in my membership, and I'm grateful and appreciate it. And I don't put all their names up like some of the other YouTubers channels. They'll scroll people's names, but I just got the feeling that I didn't think that my people wanted me to put their names up there, because sometimes, they might feel like if someone might see it that they watch on a regular basis, and those people might say, well, gee, she's a subscriber or he's a subscriber to her, but they're not a subscriber to me. I don't want to put people in that position. I think who you decide to subscribe to is your business. And if you're one of my members or one of my Patreons, and all of a sudden you decide that you can't do that anymore and it's not in your budget, I totally understand. I'm not going to make any accusations against you or think that you're not a subscriber to my channel anymore. You're probably still a channel subscriber, and I hope you would be, but maybe financially you just can't afford to do that, and that's understandable, because I don't know what somebody else's financial situation is, and I'm not going to spend your money for you. I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money. Although I do appreciate any donation that I get. I've even just recently joined Buy Me a Cup, Buy Me a Coffee, Buy Me a Coffee. And you'll see that at the end of my video. You might see a link for it now, or something up on top says Buy Me a Coffee. And that's where you can donate one time or whatever and buy a cup of coffee. It's like a tip jar, kind of like a tip jar. I say buy me a cup or buy Danny a treat, you know. So yeah, she's just laying here because she's warm today. I put her on this new diet. I shouldn't say new diet. I have her on a new eating plan. I don't buy her dog food anymore. And I'll tell you what, her tummy where she had this rash, the rash is all cleared up. And even her eyes where she gets the gunk, her eyes have cleared up. It's great. And I saw my friend, hey, country dweller, you're coming from South PA. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Pennsylvania. I got another fly in here. Those flipping flies. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. I just, it's crazy. Today is normally a day that I'm usually quiet and solemn. Today is a day that I think of my mother. It's the day that my mother died when I was 13 years old. And but I was like, I'm going to rejoice and know that she's in a happy place, and she has been for many years, and now my brother's with her, and hey, Ronnie and Janice, thanks for joining me. Ronnie and Janice were at WWR with us in Tennessee. But I wanted to say, Caravan Carolyn, I'm thinking about you because Caravan Carolyn's mom died 2 years ago on the same day my mother died, but my mother had died 50 years previously, 55 years previously when I was a little girl. But Carolyn's in my thoughts. Caravan Carolyn's in my thoughts on this day. It's difficult when, it's so new and it never gets easier. But Janice and Ronnie, where are you at now? Are you back at home in your state? I'm sitting in Illinois in Amboy, Illinois, at a Thousand Trails Trails Collection Park, and it's called O'Connell's RV Park. Hey, Floss, how you doing? Floss, me and Tammy were just talking about you. Yeah, I'm gonna be heading back to Marseilles after I leave here because I still have some family stuff to do. I haven't. I would really normally I would really like to be gone. I'm getting bored here. Oh wow, Charleston. That's cool. I get bored when I stay anywhere too long, and I've been in Illinois too long, even though I love my family and I have a great time visiting with my family. But um, I have a dentist appointment on the 15th, and then I have a birthday, a family birthday, and my brother's in town from Florida. So I'll be leaving at the end of August and headed north to Michigan. Yep, which I'm all excited about that. So I can't wait to go to Michigan. I'm going to meet up with my friend up there, my friend Michigan Marsha. I've talked about her before. And in fact, she is the one who found that new website that covers a lot of different states. And it's called Boondocking Bible, the boondocking or something. I put it in my last video. And you can click on whatever. So once you get in there, you click out on the state that you want to go to, and it'll give you places um, to disperse camp for free, or boondock, or anything like that. It has a lot of different camping um, areas that you can, enjoy and try out in different states, which is kind of neat. Oh, there she is, peeking up, laid back down. She's like, "Who's in there? Who's up there?" Yeah, Diva Danni. She's just laying here, right here by me, my little baby doll. But you just my baby doll. You just my baby dog. Yeah. So yeah, I was talking about her food. I'm giving her rice. I mean, right now I'm giving her white rice because it's probably one of the easiest ones and the best ones to give your dog. That's what I've read. And I decided not uh, to get the Badlands Ranch food anymore. It's really good and she loves it, but it's too expensive for me in my budget. So, and it's a little bitty bag for like a little bag for like 50 bucks. That's just too much money. And I don't even spend that much on meat to eat, you know. So I cook white rice and then I give her pumpkin right from the can. I'll warm it up with the rice. And then pumpkin, and then I not too many peas every once in a while, but I'll put carrots in there. And the pumpkin is great for her skin, and so is carrots are good for her skin. And then chicken or beef. In the morning, she gets egg and bacon with me. When I have eggs and bacon, she'll get eggs and bacon. And yeah, and her eyes, she gets those red tears, a gunky in the corner of the eyes, but she's that's all getting better. Her tummy's got doesn't have only she only has one sore left on her stomach, and I think she scratched herself. I don't think that that's um like a breakout or an allergy thing, but I think it's where she scratched herself. So normally I do my live streams on StreamYard, but I did not today. I'm just doing it right on my iPhone, you know. So I don't have any fancy intro or anything like that, or exit or fancy stuff. That's right. That the pumpkin is very good for her gut and also is good for the skin. And I'm so excited about that. So Tammy, RV Tollers, we were just talking about when she comes back in town. Uh, she'll be back in town soon. She's traveling on the road. I'll be back out at Marseilles at the campground at Marseilles, and we were talking about maybe meeting up with you, Floss. So I don't know what her schedule is going to have now, but we'll have to see. No promises, no commitments, but we were talking about maybe, meeting up and getting to visit with you while we're both in town. We could both come and visit. with our, or you could come and visit us at one of the campgrounds because I think we'll both be over at Marseilles. I'm going to be at Marseilles, and I think she will. Oink, what campsite are you on over there? Are you over at Fisherman's Corner? If you come to Illinois, Fisherman's Corner is a nice place in Moline, and it's on the Mississippi River. Yep, as opposed to the Marseilles being the on the Illinois River. You know, somebody had to make it a point to correct me in my last video. I mean, like anybody who watches me knows what I was talking about. You know, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I have a senior moment, but when people find it necessary to correct you for the littlest thing, they should just scroll on. Great. So I'm all excited about going to Lollapalooza this year, and especially because we're going to be doing a Halloween um, celebration, and so I'm just really trying to like lighten my load. No, Judith, my sister, yes, my sister and her husband. Well, the first year that I was on the road as an went out west to Quartzsite for the RTR, we camped together at Rice Ranch. And they just sold their fifth wheel, so that and they've been camping for years and years and years. So I learned a lot from her and her husband, my brother. I call him my brother. He's been in my life since I was, 12 years old. He's been with my sister, and since I was 12 and she was 15, you know, and they're older than me. So anyway, they've always been campers, and sometimes I camp out by their house. They even got a hookup for me on the side of the house. Well, they had it for their camper, but now that they don't have a camper, I can park at their house and hook up in Las Vegas. But I try not to stay too long. You know, I don't want to overstay my welcome. Although my sister and I have fun, and then my brother-in-law and I have fun, and it's funny because it used to be when I would go visit there, like at nighttime, one of them would fall asleep and the other one would say, "Hey, you want to go to the casino?" And then we go out to the casino, come back, and the other one would still be sleeping. We'd leave a note. Usually it was me and my sister. You want to go to the casino? Yeah, come on, let's go. And then we'd leave my brother-in-law there. But then my sister says, "Don't take her to the grocery store with you. She'll start playing those nickel machines." That was when we used to put the money in the machines, you know. But anyway, so yeah, my sister camped with me, her and her husband camped with me at Rice Ranch in Quartzsite, and they loved it there. They did. They loved it a lot there. And then they went on to Phoenix, and I went to the RTR over at Skadden Wash. They kept saying they were going. I don't think that they're. I mean, they do. They've gone to Mount Charleston and places like that, and they've boondocked, but not with solar. But they have used their generator. I don't know that they can rough it to. They can, but that they don't want to. They don't have to rough it like I do, you know, and ration water and power and all that stuff, and live out, in the desert for 2 months or anything like that. I mean, because this is my life. And I was going to be doing a little video about that before I came online on the live stream and talking about the difference between some of the videos I'm seeing coming out. There's a lot of people that are talking about van life. Well, but they're not van lifers. Yeah, I know they are gone. They were nice people over at Rice Ranch, the owners were. But some people will talk about van life, but they don't live a van life. They are vacationers. They go on vacation in their van. So they're not living the life. They'll have like, ooh, easy, two pairs of jeans, two pairs of shorts, and two pairs of shoes. Me? I mean, I'll tell you how many shoes I got. I got a lot of shoes. Um, but they don't really talk about being concerned about how much weight they have in their RV, and how their water has to last them, and maintaining their vehicles. They don't talk about greasing their bearings. They don't talk about, all those things that full timers have to be concerned about because they're weekenders or they're vacationers and they don't do this. This is not a van life. It is not an RV. They're not living a van life. They're not living an RV life. They're living a vacation or a glamping expedition or, 2 weeks of glamping or 3 weeks of glamping twice a year. Van life and RV life is totally different. Right or wrong, you lifers out there, if you're doing it full time or 3/4 of the time, there's a lot of things that you have to take into consideration before you even pull away, you know, and there's things that you have to take into consideration on the road, you know. Um, what happens if I get sick and I'm out in the boonies? What kind of insurance do I have? How are they going to get me home? I did a whole video on this uh, meta meta insurance. You how this helicopter insurance program that it's not that much money. It's like $65 a year, and they'll fly you home. They'll fly you to the nearest hospital from where you're out in the middle of nowhere. Those kind of things. Uh, the other day, I said something in my video about eternity. I know it's kind of a morbid thought, isn't it? When you think about what happens if I die on the road? What happens? How does my family get me home? I don't want to be one of those GoFundMe, picture me at GoFundMe that I need somebody to do a GoFundMe to bury me. You got to make those plans ahead of time before have those things. If you're going to be living this nomad life, some people can't afford to do that, but I don't want to be that girl, that woman that has to have people pay for her funeral or pay for her eternal destination. These are things that nomads should be taken care of in real life, whether they're, in a sticks and bricks life as well as in a nomad life. It's not somebody else's responsibility to, to take care of where you're going to rest for eternity, you know. So just remember that when you're watching people, you'll see the difference in people who are just talking about van life and RV life that don't do it full time, or they're just doing it because they want it for a YouTube channel to make some money. And I get it, to make money, and the people who are full time. And then a lot of people have changed their channel format and they're just an infomercial now. I've done a couple of endorsements for different, merchants like Set Power Refrigerator and Blue Eddy, in return for the product, you know. And I believe in the product. I have my Blue Eddies. In fact, we're giving one away at the Lollapalooza in the raffle. You know, oh, you're watching that girl on TV, yeah. Um, it's just that I turned on this one person I really liked, and it was always had good stuff to talk about and and to share with other, RV lifers and van lifers and campers and as a whole. But the whole video was about all of the endorsements for all these products that she likes, and go to my SD page or go to my um, Amazon influencer page and get this item or use my code. It was more about that person making money off of the viewer by endorsing a product and asking you to, hey, go buy this thing and use my name so I can make some money. Um, you know, all the time that I've had an Amazon influencer, um, an Amazon store, I guess you could call it. I don't think I've made more than, I don't even think I've made $100 at all. I think I've gotten like $10 here and $10 there if I got anything, because they don't send you anything unless it's $10. I think it was SB $10 to send it to you. And YouTube doesn't pay us unless it's $100. So, like I said, and like Tim said, he gets a check like every 2 months. I mean, I get a check for 2 months, 3 months. Happy Friday, Norman in San Diego. Good to see you. But I know I'm kind of going off on a different subject and whatever, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of like when I watch somebody, I want to see I want to see their adventures. I want to hear new things or hacks that they have, but I just don't want to watch them to have it be one continuous commercial, you know. And I mean, how many bikes can you endorse, you know? Um I've never been offered to endorse a bike, probably because my channel's not big enough. I have an e-bike and I bought my e-bike from Vigo in St. Petersburg, Florida, but I do not do videos on it for them. So I would love to have a one of those electric bikes, like Kevin endorses, like Kevin endorses. I would love one of those bikes. It's lighter than my bike. And I would love to get one of those one day, but I can't do that because I paid a lot of money for the one I have and I'm stuck with it. And it's an okay bike. It's okay. I like it. It's okay, but it's too heavy. It's 68 pounds with the battery in it. So it's, and I'm 68 years old and I'm lifting it, let me tell you something. I'm no wimp. I've got my muscles, but I'm constantly, it's probably why maybe my arms are in good shape because I'm constantly lifting that bike up and down on the one up that I bought myself. I bought myself a one up bike rack that, Sally Forth, check out Sally's channel. She's trying to get to 1,000 viewers or subscribers so she could get monetized from YouTube. But she's got a nice little channel and she had a one up on her camper that she told me about and I went and bought it. It's expensive. Took me a while to pay for it, but it's paid for now. And at least I can put my bike on the back of my camper and not inside the van. And I have room inside the van. So, I'm glad that I did it the way I did it though, where my van pulls my camper because it gives me more security as a traveler because if something happens and I got my van's got to be going to be fixed. I mean, something happens with my camper's got to go in and be fixed. I can go and sleep in my van. I won't have all the conveniences I have in my camper, but I won't be having to go pay for a hotel and I can stealth camp in my van. And I have a refrigerator and a bed and I can put clothes in there and I could cook, I have a little stove. I got my Blackstone. I'm really happy I have a Blackstone now, which, what I like about having that Blackstone, I might have said it earlier, is I hardly ever have to use pots and pans now, but so yeah, it's hard to lift those bikes up. Hey, Spirit Wind View, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So anyway, so it's like it's nice that I have as 22 viewers on here, It's great for a Friday afternoon. Most people are at work and I thought, well, I'm just going to get on here and see who's able to watch because it's a lazy afternoon on a beautiful Friday. And it's payday. Now there's clouds rolling in. A few clouds rolling in. I don't know if it's going to rain again or not. I don't know. You can't really see them up here. The dark clouds, but there are some dark clouds up there. And I just figured maybe I'd come on here for an hour. And usually I do a live stream at midnight on Friday nights, for those late night dwellers, But I thought, well, let's see who's there in the afternoon. You know what I mean? See who's out here in the afternoon. So, Oink, are you still there, Dave? he said he was at Fisherman's Corner, and that was where I was at before. It is beautiful there. Lazy, hot, and humid. It is a lazy, breezy day here. It's cloudy. There's some dark clouds, but it's very windy today. And even the weather said it was going to be very windy today. When I looked on my iPhone at the weather, said that it was going to be very windy today. So I knew it would be windy. And I got the fan on, so I didn't know if that was bothering the audio, but somebody said earlier, no, it was okay. How's your campsite? Are you Are you in one of the ones near the water, like where I was at, or are you on one of the inside spots? Are you tent camping or truck camping? Because I know you left your trailer in Quartzsite. I did break down and I bought a Blackstone, Dave, but I just got the 17-inch one because I needed something for now because, you know, I want to be, it's too hot to cook inside here. I can't wait to head to Florida. Tennessee, Kentucky. Yeah, I do love. Oh, you're gonna be driving, huh, Janice? Where you going? Nice to see you, Janice. You must have just came in. Oh, you're at your daughter's. I thought you were at the campground. Hi, Princess, Princess. Thanks for joining us, Princess, Princess. See, I can read the comments over here, even though I've got they do come up on the screen in front of me, but it's so far away from me that I can't see what it's saying, even with my glasses on. Oh, you went to the store. Yeah. I saw you played out at some venue with your guitar and was singing and playing up on stage. I think that went well, didn't it? Janice plays her guitar and sings. And you'll see her probably pop up every now and then on YouTube. It's it's been humid, but oh, every week in the summer. That's great. Even though it's breezy, it's still been humid, so I kind of keep my door open and want the breeze to come in so my linens on my bed don't. They almost feel like they're wet when you get in bed because of the humidity. And so I like to keep the breeze flowing through the house. I got a good cross breeze from this window to the kitchen window, which is right across, and then the door. Like I said, the only problem um is the flies. But since I put the cover on that sewer, okay, I get you're driving, don't worry. I know you can't respond if you're driving. Lots of times I'll watch somebody's live stream and I'll say I'm listening, but I'm driving and I can't comment. I used to do that all the time and listen to other people's live streams. But yeah, I like to have the breeze coming in. But after when I was talking about the sewer cap over at the other campsite, I went over there and I covered it up, put the cover, somebody ran over it, so the cover is broken off. And I went over there and I covered it up, and it seems like since I covered it up, I have less flies coming in my house. I did buy a fly trap, but somebody put a fly trap on the water spigot that goes to my campsite. And I'm, I like coming to this campground, but I'm not happy with the service or the management or I shouldn't say the management and the employees here. It's not an Encore park, but it's part of the Encore Trails collection. And it just seems like they're um they're just not maintaining, you know, the campground. It used to be really popular. I mean, I'm sure that's still popular, but it's a whole different crowd now. So we've been on for almost an hour. Yep. And I'd appreciate it, if you would share my channel. Like I said, YouTube wants us creators to pay for them to promote our channel and push our feed out there. Well, the minimum cost is $100 to pay to have them. Oh, yeah, I just said it. I thought I said I was at O'Connell's in Amboy, Illinois, O'Connell's RV park. It used to be a Yogi Bear, but it's not Yogi Bear anymore. It's just O'Connell's RV park. And it's huge. They have 3 pools, but I can never get in one on the weekend. But the water is really rusty, and I hate even putting it in my tank, but I have to. But I use a softener, a purifier before I put water in my tank. And I try not to do my laundry in their laundry room because the water's so rusty. Full Tiny House stayed here with me once before. Yeah, I think you commented that on my video that they stink. I didn't notice that they stink, but maybe that's why the flies go in there. That's why the flies are attracted to it. I don't know. Hey, but I had this one bee following me around, with a black and yellow bee. Oh, you got somebody out there with a lawnmower. Well, oh gosh, somebody just sent me $10, and I think that was for something to do with Lollapalooza. One of the Lollapalooza people. I'll find out. It came up like via PayPal, but not. Must be for something for Lollapalooza. Which it's exciting. All the T-shirts have been ordered. All the cups have been ordered. People that wanted to order T-shirts and cups, and now, if you did not get your order in for a T-shirt or a coffee mug on by the deadline, so that I could get the order before I leave town, because I won't have anywhere to get the orders come into if I'm not here. You can go and order it in my store at Teespring. And there should be a store link to this video. If you watch it on your computer, it'll show up underneath, and there should have the items that are there that you can buy. The Lollapalooza T-shirt, it's $22, and then the coffee mug. But then you have to pay shipping and tax yourself, but it'll come directly to you. So if you're coming to Lollapalooza, you will get it before the people of Lollapalooza get theirs that ordered it through me, when I ordered bulk. And if you're not coming to Lollapalooza, but you'd like to have a T-shirt anyway, because you've been there other years and you want to get one of the T-shirts with all the stickers on there in one sticker, well, all the stickers combined into one sticker, then you can go ahead and order it from my Teespring store if you want, or order the coffee mug. And I show them both. They should be in the store listed below on the computer. I did add the products to the store. Well, I want to thank everybody for coming and joining to the live stream this afternoon. I don't know if I'll do another one tonight. I don't know. I might get ambitious and decide to do a midnight madness for those midnight people that like to come to my live streams. But it was just like a BS chat, BS hour, whatever. I hope everybody out there is having safe travels and is having good health. I'm still on keto. You too, Judith. Have a great weekend, and thanks for joining. Um, I'm still on keto, and actually, I went back, because I was like cheated for a whole week there, and now I'm back on track, and I'm back in ketosis. I cheated during WWR. I'm back on track. I'm back in ketosis, and Danny and I are on a good diet. Both of us are now. We're both eating healthy and happy, and um, getting ready to hit the road and get out there and go to Michigan soon. And hopefully I'm going to be able to go horseback riding. It's windy. Sorry, I keep moving my hair out of my way, but the breeze feels good, So I do appreciate y'all joining my live chat. And I hope that you were, yes, have a great weekend, everybody. Have a great weekend. Thanks for joining. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I need to get the phone and bring it in closer to me because it was way over there on the end. And I want to say thanks to everybody who came in, stopped by, and joined us in our live chat today. I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless you all. Talk to you soon. Happy travels.